All right, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're going on an adventure, but not the usual kind. We're going to take just one single word, a word you've seen a million times on a web page, and we're going to basically dissect it, see what secrets are hiding inside. Sound good? Let's jump in.
So think about it. How much information is actually hiding on a super simple web page? I mean, this is what got me thinking. We all do it, right? You jump on a page, you skim, you find the one piece of info you need, and you're out. But what if we didn't do that? What if we actually, stuck around and really looked? What could we uncover?
Okay, so for our subject today, our case study, we're looking at the simple English Wiktionary page for the word linen. Yeah, I know, linen. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? Maybe even a little dull, but trust me, I have a hunch this page has a few tricks up its sleeve.
All right, let's start our tour right at the top. The very first thing you see. It's not actually the definition, which is kind of surprising. No, before you even know what it means, the page wants to tell you how to say it. And boom, right away, we find our first clue. See those weird symbols? That's not just some random text. It's the International Phonetic Alphabet, the IPA. You can think of it as like a universal translator for sounds. So it doesn't matter what language you speak, you can look at this and know exactly how to say linen. That's a tiny detail, but it has a huge impact, for sure. But wait, there's more. For the rest of us who, aren't fluent in IPA, they've got you covered. There's this little audio button. You click it, and you get to hear a real person say the word. So right off the bat, this simple page isn't just text. It's already a whole multimedia thing. Okay, let's scroll down a bit to the noun section. This is where things get even more interesting. You'd think linen has one simple meaning, but nope. The page immediately splits it in two. This one little word is basically working two different jobs.
So here's the breakdown. On one hand, you've got linen, the material. That's the fabric, the stuff that comes from the flax plant. It's what we call an uncountable noun. But then you have linens with an S, and those are the items. Think bed sheets, tablecloths, stuff made from the fabric. And those you can definitely count. And, of course, the page gives us some great examples to clear it all up. In this sentence, this shirt is made of linen. We're talking about the material, the raw stuff. It's what the shirt is physically made of. But watch this. Would you like to change the linens on your bed? See? Now we're not talking about the fabric itself. We're talking about actual physical things you can touch, you can count, you can change. That one tiny letter S just totally changes the game. A small tweak, a huge difference in meaning. Okay, now we get to my favorite part. You gotta scroll all the way down for this one. Way past the definitions, past the examples, you'll find this little section at the bottom that just looks like, boring tags or something. But believe me, this is where the real secrets are hiding. Yeah, those little tags, they're not just tags. This is like the hidden blueprint for the entire dictionary. It's a whole classification system, and it's about to show us where our simple little word fits into the grand scheme of things. So check this out. It tells us linen is a noun, an uncountable noun, and a fabric. Okay, that all makes sense. We just covered that. But then, what in the world is B850? It just looks like some random code, right? But I'm telling you, that is the most fascinating clue on this whole page. So that little code, BE850, it's basically a secret password. It means that the word linen is on the basic English 850 list. This is a specially chosen group of just 850 words that are considered the absolute core, the foundation of the English language. So linen isn't just some random word about fabric. It's an A-lister. It's a VIP. And that little tag, that's its all-access pass.
And the rabbit hole goes even deeper. The context just keeps expanding. If you look over to the side of the page, you'll find something else that really puts the massive scale of this whole project into perspective.
40 different languages. That's how many other versions of this page exist. From this one simple page, you can jump to see what linen is in dozens of other languages. It's basically a portal to the rest of the world, just hiding right there. This isn't just a page in a dictionary, it's part of a huge global conversation. So let's step back for a second. What's the big takeaway here? We started with just one word, linen, and look where we went. We've touched on linguistics, grammar, a whole theory about education with basic English, and even global collaboration. It's pretty amazing, right? We started simple, we figured out how to pronounce it, then we uncovered its two totally different meanings. We discovered it's part of this exclusive club of the 850 most important English words, and then we saw how it connects to 40 other languages. It really goes to show you the coolest stuff is always hiding in the details we usually ignore. And that brings us right back to where we started. But now the question's for you. If a single, boring word on a web page can hold all of this, all these layers of meaning and connection, what else are you walking past every single day? What incredible details and hidden systems are just waiting for you to notice? What are you overlooking?